Hey there, it's Imran and you're watching Imran Plus. Welcome to my non-spoiler review of Belfast. This review is part of my Best Picture nominated review series where I reviewed all of the films nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. You can check out my full playlist with all of my reviews at the link right above or by clicking the link in the description box below. While you're there, make sure you also click that subscribe button so you don't miss any upcoming videos and so you can help this channel grow. Alright, let's get started. Belfast is about a working class Ulster Protestant family during the Troubles in Belfast, Northern Ireland in the late 60s. The film is told from the perspective of the family's 9-year-old son Buddy, and Buddy's father, Paul, works overseas in England while his mother, elder brother, and paternal grandparents live with Buddy in Belfast. This film is directed by Kenneth Branagh, and it is clearly a passion project and is deeply, deeply personal because it is drawn from his own early experiences and is semi-autobiographical. And I really, really enjoyed that aspect of it. This film felt like I was walking with Kenneth Branagh down his memory lane. You can feel the love and fondness for Belfast in every shot and every scene, and even every line. We experience the film from Buddy's perspective, who is adorable and also very talented, but we'll talk more about his performance in a moment. But from Buddy's perspective, as someone who didn't know the history of Belfast, I really connected with Buddy, who was also experiencing this situation and conflict firsthand. So I really appreciated going on this journey with Kenneth Branagh through Buddy, and I really respect what he is sharing with us in this film. As I mentioned, this film takes place during the Troubles, which is also known as the Northern Ireland Conflict that lasted from 1968 to 1998. This was an ethno-nationalist conflict between Unionists and Nationalists. Unionists who were overwhelmingly Protestant and wanted the province to remain a part of the United Kingdom, and Nationalists who were overwhelmingly Roman Catholic and didn't. So as a result, many people were caught in between this violent conflict despite simply trying to live their lives and survive, as is the case for Buddy's family. And the depiction of a family caught in conflict facing the difficult choice to either stay in an increasingly unsafe area or to move abroad for better opportunity is something that anyone can relate to, but especially an immigrant or a child of immigrants. Specifically with the extended family and community aspect that you would lose if you were to move areas. I think that was really well depicted, and I too was conflicted about what to do, and if I were in that situation, what would I do? Because it's not easy to just leave what you've known as home since you were a child for better opportunities for your children, because you would be losing the connection with your own family and your community. And I thought that was really powerful. Branagh really captured the heartache and sadness of that decision while also capturing the joy and the love of the community and the home. Branagh also does an excellent job with the black and white picture. At first, I didn't quite see the point of filming in black and white or having this film be in black and white, but as it went on, Branagh utilized the black and white really well and artistically, and I came to actually like it in the film. The visuals and the framing of shots all around were very creative and really strong. Many times I thought to myself, oh wow, that's a really nice shot. However, despite this film being strong and compelling creatively, I was a bit bored in the first half because I couldn't see where we were going with the story. But I also think that's because we were just getting familiar with the characters and setting, so that when the characters did have to face and consider the option of leaving, we as an audience could also feel the impact of that decision because we had become accustomed to Belfast ourselves. In terms of the cast, Jude Hill is adorable and so talented as Buddy. He conveys the innocence and purity of childhood so incredibly well, and is such a great lead of the film, even though he's so young. I'm very, very, very impressed with his performance. He is definitely the heart of this film. Catriona Balfe is Buddy's mom, and she delivers an excellent performance as a loving, stay-at-home mother who holds her own in the face of challenges. She has a couple scenes that really showcase her ability, and each of them were really effective and powerful. Jamie Dornan as Pa is also really great. He captures what it's like to be a father that is forced to stay away from his family for extended periods of time in order to provide for them, and yet is still dedicated to his family and will do anything for them. Kieran Hines as Pop, Buddy's grandfather, is also really good. I loved his and Judi Dench's chemistry and relationship with each other, but also with Buddy. And Judi Dench is Judi Dench. She is simply amazing here as Granny. She and Hines bring a lot of the humor and lighter moments, and were perfect grandparents that I think everyone can relate to having. They did a really good job. They will make you miss your own grandparents. And this film really captures the working class dynamic really well. So what are this film's Oscars chances? It's nominated for Best Picture, and I can see this winning Best Picture actually. But I will say the chances of winning are smaller because I think Best Picture is probably going to go to Coda or The Power of the Dog, but this does have a chance, and I could see it winning. But it has a better shot at winning Original Screenplay, where I think the Academy may reward Kenneth Branagh for this really personal story that he shared with us. But I don't think it's a lock. I think that Don't Look Up and Licorice Pizza will also be tough competitors in this category. In terms of directing, I think it's great that Kenneth Branagh was nominated for Best Director, but I don't see him winning here, and the same thing for Kieran Hines for Best Supporting Actor. As for Judi Dench being nominated for Best Supporting Actress, I actually think Judi Dench's performance is worth this nomination. She was excellent in this film, but I don't think she will win in this category because it is very competitive between Aunjanue Ellis and Ariana DeBose. This film is also nominated for Best Original Song for Down to Joy, but I don't see it winning that either. I don't think this film is going to win that much, and if it does, it's probably going to be Original Screenplay. So overall, I would check this film out, especially if you enjoy film as an art, because this is a really personal story that I'm very grateful to have been a part of. And especially if you are an immigrant yourself, or if you're a child of immigrants or come from a family of immigrants, then I would recommend you definitely check this out because you might connect to this film on a much more deeper level. And even if you aren't, I would still say it's worth watching at some point to at least learn about the history of the time period and kind of what choices people had to make. But I would say to keep in mind that this film is more of an artistic piece and it's someone sharing their personal memories with you rather than a piece of entertainment. So if you have adjusted expectations, I think that you will enjoy your experience. So that's my review of Belfast. Let me know what you think of this film and if you think it should win any of the Oscars that it's nominated for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. Lots more videos coming soon, but in the meantime, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Click the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and fellow movie enthusiasts. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.